Take two. Hey, welcome back,
Here we
Ty.
go.
We're gonna run
Hey,
through a
Jace.
speed run of installing AI in a box and check together on an instance either and see how long it takes us. And hopefully take us very, very short amount of time. I'm estimating the whole thing is less than a half hour, and the AI in a box taking about 5 to 10 minutes. But we'll see. What do you think, Ty?
I'd say half an hour is a good idea because I think we're going to go under. The over/under is a half an hour. I'm going under.
All right, sounds great. Well, we're getting to it. So I've already gone to github.com in a box. Into the AI in a box global updates. It released downloaded 3.10, which is got at least one bug I gotta fix. Sorry, download my. And I have the proper access here in the instance. We're just gonna go ahead and retrieve the update set. We actually just did this, but there was a problem, and I've uninstalled and re. It's gonna be. It is 8 p.m. Central, so perfect time.
Yeah.
Rewrote over set, which is fantastic. Previewing, I'm expecting to see maybe an error because of the uninstall. And then there was that other error where it's like you deleted this column that doesn't exist in its own table. Now there's 25 errors, but it's all stuff that must have not have gotten removed.
Yep.
So we're just gonna accept. Normally we wouldn't do this.
This is because we had an issue with your account that we had to quickly clear up, right? And then I just built this instance and moved your account over from another instance. And is that what was? We had run it before and said, hold on, timeout, because just simply creating a script include was not giving you the right global application scope, and
it had to
we
do
had
with
to
a
say
preference on a
timeout.
different instance. Yeah,
A prop, yeah. So
it's all
we
great.
were trying to go fast, but we were going a little too fast. We hadn't actually verified that your account came over properly in the first place, which that's why that was going on.
Yeah. So this is committed. This is great. This loads up this command center and a box. Nice. I'm a fan of this name. It loads up the portal page. Now this is pre-configured to connect to a Azure function for the AI box without using a mid server. You can use a mid server, but I'm rebuilding that support so that works. So right now I'm just working serverless. But do tool calling, we need to set up a global. And that global shim leading to this page saying, hey, you need to impersonate people properly. To do that, you need to have a script include outside of your scope. Scoped apps don't have access to it.
I like that you do this, Jace, that you have your code and configuration stuff nice and easily accessible. That's something like a nice to do for me. Good job there, I must say. I mean, because I have the same thing. You'll see this when we install Checklist Pro. It all goes in there, but there's some post-installation configuration steps that you have to do, which you kind of have to jump around a few things, which I have by memory. But
yeah, and really,
nice
to be honest, I should include this update as an update set. That is just another thing. So you don't have to copy and download it. But it's here now.
This is true.
And if I reload this command center, Control R. Now it says, hey, no service user account found. Right? Okay. Well, if you click on this link again, it jumps it back here. I should have it highlight text because I can have it do that. But, right, if I look for the service account, right, tool runs as an integration user, which is typically whatever. And that integration user right now, the way it's configured, and this is not the way I want to have it, is you got to throw the user password in. So we're gonna make this thing. It's fully insecure, and we'll check after the
got it.
Second. So here, user, new user, AI, AB service. Save it. Now, on that other page, it says that the two roles that need admin,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to give it those two. The reason it needs admin because impersonating without it doesn't give a problem. Then I need password. So, trick I always do. Passwords atrocious. I add the password column, do this for my own view. And for these tests, I've been doing something like this. Just setting the password to on the list.
Gotcha. Oh. Good luck remembering that one.
It needs an uppercase, so I'm going to add an uppercase.
Okay.
Oh, it needs a special character.
Okay. And then it needs to be 58 characters long.
Well, it is that.
And
so it totally works.
I was
while I have it in memory, type this out here. A1, and this is AB. Copying that to the clipboard, and it says, hey, this is still missing, which is callback property. I should link to the property.
Yeah.
And this is not the best. I
feel like you're the play-by-play guy, and I'm like the color commentator.
That's totally fine. Be it, right? So like here, you can see it's a password to field thing. And totally secure. Special character. I think I did.
Password too. Yeah.
It's going to tell us we got it right or wrong.
Yeah. We'll find out.
Now if I go back right here.
So once you save it as a password to field, I can't remember. Does it encrypt it that you can't see? Yeah, there we go.
You can decrypt it though by just doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Isn't that nice?
So now it's tested it. It should all be good to go. I think if the password wrong, so what this means is, and I like to just test this. Inferences. This first inference is going to be slow because function app hasn't run today yet. But if I say,
Yep.
Who created ServiceNow? Can you tell me in paragraph? Also, does he have tickets? I don't think he does. But let's see.
I thought you were going to say who created AI in a box.
Right, so you can see it's totally working. It's really quick.
It is.
Right, and the UI is a little different than 303, which you. Oh, look at this! It did find tickets.
Yeah,
and you can see the tool calls it made.
That's nice.
Right, you can see like, oh, it made a call here. Anyways, so
very cool.
That's it. We're all set for this side of this. Now,
all right,
we're gonna walk through Checklist Pro.
Okay, my company apps. I'm gonna let you keep driving, I guess. And I can.
How do I go and get this? The plugins.
You just say left side nav my space company.
Oh, right, because we're on your instance.
Because we're on our partner instance, and you normally for customers they would go to Application Manager or plugins, and they would search for Checklist Pro.
Right, which is I think it's like one of the top rated store apps, right?
It is by rating. If you go into the store and you search by rating, because there's a couple ways you could search, right? You could search alphabetically. I think the ServiceNow gives you alphabetical or the most recently updated, or you could search by rating.
We can talk about that in a minute. This is the one I got to press install.
Is it the 4.013? Yeah. The latest one in the store is 4.1.1, but this is basically pretty close. And I honestly don't know why the local app repository is not showing 4.1.1.
Okay.
It does on some of the other instances, but that's a
it.
mystery to me. Go ahead and install it. Well, this is going to be the interesting thing. Like how long?
So it's 808 right now.
808, huh? Okay, so you're already done installing. You've already installed AI in the box, huh?
AI in the box is there, but there's a couple.
And you put some customizations on there, right?
We had to
the script include.
We had to add the script include the tool calling work.
Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
But that's little things here to get Checklist Pro to work with the out of the box. We have to add another script include.
We do. I already added the update set because it's got a script include and a UI page and a UI action, I believe. I can't quite remember. I think it's a UI action which calls a UI page, which then has the script include behind there too. And
And
that's the connector integration between Checklist Pro and
and
AI in a box, which I
because
love, by the way. It's amazing.
because I want to make life hard, we went with 310, the A out of box 3 has breaking changes for 303. So I hope it works. It should. I didn't
Okay, well,
change
we're
how
gonna find. We're fine.
inferences.
We're doing this live, man. We're finding. We're gonna find this out,
We're gonna find
and
this
we're
out.
saying under. I'm saying under 30 minutes. But this is like this could be the long pole in the tent with this because my guess, my recollection was it takes. I
All right.
think 3.5 minutes. I did this with Chris Shu, the ServiceNow magician, live on his LinkedIn live. Uh, I guess they call them podcasts, or I don't know if it's a podcast
I
or
don't
what they call
know.
it, a show. LinkedIn Live event. It's his show is called Chris Checks Out.
But
It's really great. He's hitting up a bunch of different store vendors. Chase, he put you're on there, aren't you? You were on, I
I
was episode
he
1.
he asked me to be on there, but me and him had a discussion, and I want to have a
Uh-huh.
solution that actually solves a. Right now, A out of
Oh,
box is still just a capability. I
I
pulled up
see.
Checklist Pro in the
Yeah.
store here. You've got 5
Yeah.
stars, 12 rating. That's
Yeah.
awesome, right? Latest version
Thanks.
411. That's
411.
right.
Yeah. So this 4.0.13 is basically very close to 4.11. There was some gyrations that that we as store partners do with the certification team with ServiceNow. There was a couple of things. Hey, you need to do this or you need to do that. Just a couple of small tweaks, but I think it's basically functionally the latest version. So there's a couple things here, Jace. Also, this is where we can decide if it's is part of the test or not. Checklist Pro, we're installing this thing now. It's the main engine, and it supports the UI, the classic jelly-based UI 16. It handles your checklist can run there. They can run. You configure it once, and it'll run also in the Employee Center and Service Portal, which is the Angular JS. If you want it to run in workspace UIs, we have a custom component, and that is not. This is unfortunately you can't. We couldn't bundle that into our app. You have to create a
Right.
second app in the store,
We're gonna
which we
skip that
have.
this time, but
Okay, let's skip it. It's about
it's a straight up it's a
it's
straight
there.
application, and then you have to add it.
Yeah.
You have to add a variant. Right?
You have to add it. Now, what we do, so right, for instance, most typically you'd probably want to see use your checklist in where everybody uses it was, say, service operation workspace. Let's just say something like that.
Right.
Fine. But it's really it's if you've done UI builder and you add components and you start to modify your workspaces, you're just looking for the component and you're adding it and doing things like that. So that you don't have to do all that. You have something working in workspace out of the box. We have a Checklist Pro workspace, which has all the major, tables that you might possibly want, like including like incident, change request, catalog task, change task, a bunch of the different task type tables, approval records, our own internal checklist record, and you can put checklists on all of those with our workspace UI. And then that way, if you have I want to add it to SOW, well, then you can just go and see how we did it and just do that there too. All right, so what are we doing? It's still going. Oh man,
Still going.
it's we're on.
I loaded a new tab. We're 97%. I don't know
Oh, that's
what's.
see,
I
that's what
reloaded.
happens. No, that's just what
That's all
happens. I
right
mean,
though. While we're waiting here at this last 3%, I
yeah,
know that the store can be difficult to find where you're looking, and I
yeah,
am a big proponent of owning data. But I'd like to show off how I look at the app. That be okay while we're waiting?
yeah. Let's
Up.
do it. Let's do it.
I think you've seen this before, but I don't know if others have. You go to news.js.pro/a.
Oh, I love it.
This
I
here
love
loads
it.
up all of the store applications. So if you want to look up Checklist Pro, right, you can type it in, and it'll find it. It's not super slow. It finds all the Checklist Pro. Or maybe you don't want to find it that way. Maybe well, I know that checklist pro, actually it's Tiger because that's the name,
Yeah.
right? Right, but you could look at other ones as well, like Vivid Chart, right? You can see all
Yeah.
their applications, which is awesome. Or if you want,
Yeah, it is. I love it.
yeah,
It's the place to go. Jace, you won't say this, but it is the place to go to find everything ServiceNow. That's my go-to.
yeah,
News.jace.pro.
yeah. I mean, it's been a labor of love. I was titled the librarian at one point, so I took it to heart. Now I'm just capturing all the details. A cool thing about this is you like the trend data for
Ooh.
like Now Assist for Creator. You can as according to this, 819 purchases week
For Now
26.
Assist for Creator, 800, huh?
Yeah, that's what it
Wow.
says. I don't make the numbers up, but it links to all the version stuff and the support stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What is
Progress
this?
worker state is not set to complete after work. Well, that's unfortunate.
I
You
think
seen
we're
that
good.
before? You think we're
No,
good?
I think we're good.
We'll just duplicate
There's
this.
something off about this. Like I said, there's something off about this because it's not actually picking up. Did
Says
it
it's still not there.
do
It says
this?
show
Left
me.
side nav, type checklist.
Okay.
Yo, it didn't do it.
Should
What?
I try it one more time?
Yeah.
Tab. Hey, that I guess
It got all the way. What is it doing? What
it
if you
said
click
success.
close? Okay, now what if you say left side nav
Why doesn't it refresh
checklist?
the whole window?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that's
not
not
doing
good.
it. Son
Well,
of a nutcracker.
um, what's going on here?
You know, when you and I started with this whole thing, I said, "Hey, do you think I should clone this thing or Z-boot it?" And
I'm gonna go back
it's
a bit.
feeling, yeah, I don't know about this.
I think we
It's
have to.
just odd. It's just odd to me that,
It says it's
yeah.
installed, but it's not installed. Let me log out and back in. Maybe it's a weird permission.
What if I did it?
Yeah, you want to try it?
Well, this is silly, but yeah, I guess I can. I guess I have to share my screen, huh?
Yeah, I guess we'll be
Is that gonna?
working on the fly there. That's totally fine. You can share your screen.
Okay, well, let's do it. Let
Gonna
me get
mess
in
up.
here.
I'll take us off first.
Okay. All right, hold on. Where
Here's
is this thing at? Yeah, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Here we go. I go here and I say share, and I'm going to say, I'm just going to say the entire screen, share it, and then here we are. Now, if I say 13, oops, yeah, 13 install. Well, it says success, huh? But like if I
are
refresh
you
this,
you're sharing?
there's no way.
Let's see.
Yeah, it says stop sharing on my side.
Yeah, I can see it looks like you're sharing. You don't you gotta reach.
Oh boy. Yeah, stop. Come out here, and if I say share entire screen, well, let me just try this. Let me just try sharing a single application. How about now? Is it looking any better?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay. So here now it does say this. It says as if it hasn't been installed. It does it in no time flat, which kind of means that probably has been installed. And now it shows it over here for me. Jace, there might be also something. I'm wondering if, like, when I copied all your user preferences off of the other instance
Copied
onto
all
this instance,
stuff.
I mean, it's just copied stuff that was associated with your user account, and we just brought everything over. But there's something going on there. But you were the one that actually did the install. I think it did it okay. I mean, it's got the key stuff.
All right, well
Now, what I would normally do,
let's do it.
is because we want to install the connector between AI in the box and Checklist Pro, because let's just look at this real quick. We can do something real quick over here. If I create a new template configuration, let's just call this AI, whoops, AI in a box demo. I'll just save it real quick. we have this HTML to checklist and checklist to HTML, but we don't have your little connector here, which is the Ask AI. So if we go to the update sets, to the retrieved update sets, which I've already retrieved it, so it's here for us.
Yeah.
And where is this thing at?
Is it the CLP AI system?
CLP AI, and yeah, this is what we were going to do. So let's just run the preview again, because it's really short. It's just, this really truly is just the three things, right, that we talked about.
Yep,
That
just
did it. Now
include.
we're going to commit it. This is new for Jason and I, because he's got a latest version. Okay, that all seemed to work. Now we come back over here and we say checklists. We go to template configurations. Here's our AI in the box demo. Go open this thing up, and here it is, Ask AI. So if we do this, and I would just say,
Try it out.
give me, let's just try an email troubleshooting one. Make the checklist for us. So what we did here, so what this should be doing, Jace, do you want me to look at anything anywhere behind the scenes while this is going? Because what I think this should be doing
Make an
is it should be,
inference. I'll look while it's loading here.
so it's here we are. It's actually working on something. This could be I think this is our very first query.
It is out there. Still not responded yet.
Here comes something that's happening in the background there. I see a.
No, that's a timeout thing. The tool calling adds a little bit more.
Here comes.
Right.
All right. So look, it's building the checklist now, Jace.
So I have a question. Wonder if this would work with that new tool calling. Yeah. So is there a knowledge article instance that you might want to make a checklist from?
That's a good question.
Because like
it made the checklist, by the way, and the only thing is, like, here it made the checklist, and because we didn't build it ourselves in the HTML editor, but I can say go from the checklist to the HTML, and it's just going to render it all. So this is what your stuff did. Your stuff, AI in the box.
Yeah.
I asked the question, it went out and did your AI to pull back a sample. How do you do an email troubleshooting checklist? Your question about the knowledge base.
Check this out.
You want to look in there?
Let's do a new template configuration. Try this.
Okay.
Try this thing. I haven't tested this, so I added like 3 or 4 AI tools. But what we're going to test is we're going to ask your thing to make a checklist that works off of something specific in the instance. Give me 1 second here. Looking. I want to find one that has something very specific to ServiceNow or specific to this instance. All of these.
By the way, I say we're well under the 30-minute over under.
We are. Now we're just
having fun.
Exactly.
Here we go. I'm celebrating with a glass of water.
All right, so one more second while I'm looking. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm pulling up the tool to understand how the tool works because I haven't.
Yeah.
It's still new. The tools in this AI in a box is less than a week old. And actually,
so what you're talking about doing is using the new tools to go look into the knowledge base to assist with a checklist creation through this AI connector, huh?
Right.
That's what
exactly. Yeah. So why don't you go here in your bar there on top left? Go to the command center.
Yeah.
Just type in command. Fastest way to get there. And I'm abandoning the knowledge base because the ServiceNow knowledge base has a whole bunch of stuff. And then do you see on the left there's 4 boxes below configuration? System properties, AI summarize, AI inferences, and AI
tools. Yeah, we'll manage the tools.
Yep.
Yeah. Search knowledge.
Just did it load up in a new window or something?
Oh, it's not sharing this thing?
You just click on it to leave the page you're on. Just click on the manage and open a new tab.
Hold on 1 second. Let me Oh, okay. It's
Is it opening
okay.
a
We're
new
back
tab?
here. It's opening up in a new tab. Let me
Ah,
share my entire screen. Let me
oh
share
no,
my entire screen.
just type in u_AI_tool left, and
Oh, okay, got it.
right. It shouldn't. Well, I can see why I opened. Probably don't know.
There we go. No, this is all good. Good to know.
Right. So, are you sharing again?
Oh, it must have stopped sharing. This
It,
thing is giving me grief.
yep.
I'm going to share the entire screen. Hang on one second.
All right.
Let's get this thing.
So we're not going to use the knowledge base because all the stuff in the knowledge base is pretty common stuff. Not that the stuff on this other source is going to. We're not. I'm going to show you. We're going to pick on. We're going to make a checklist based
All
about
right.
how to control access.
I love it.
Right.
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
It's still not
Or
sharing.
do you want to do it?
Still not seeing.
I'm still not sharing. It says I'm sharing.
Um,
We're having more problems with other tech than we are with our tech. That's for sure.
I can share.
Yeah, you do it. I'll stop. Here it is. Here comes something.
Yeah. I'm going to share my whole screen.
By the way, even with all this extra banter and just kind of free forming it, we're still under 30 minutes.
All right. Can
I'm
you
just
see this
saying.
giant window, or is it just
Yeah,
okay?
I see a giant window with
With our
yeah.
Slack message, which I don't want to show.
Yep.
But
Right.
let me share what I'm talking about here. So in
Yeah.
oh no, this is okay. No, we're good.
Yeah.
Sharing this tab. Perfect. It's all screwed up.
Got to resize this
I
bad
gotta
boy.
resize the
There you go. Oh man.
chat.
Yeah, look at you go.
All right, here we go. Nice and big.
Okay. Yeah.
So what happens with these tools is you can have it do certain things. So I added
Mm-hmm.
this tool here to search knowledge. We could have it. You could tell it, please make a checklist based that has to do with the how to add or delete users, which is there's like an knowledge article for it, but it's specific to Mac OS X. We could do that, but the problem with that is like it may or may not know to search that stuff. We could see in the inference we'll call, but instead of that, we're going to tell it to search the ServiceNow doc, and by ServiceNow docs I mean my copy of them. I write my own docs for it because they're down often enough that it frustrated me. So I wrote a thing to have it do a REST message v2 to go to my search index, all of the SNJ Pro stuff. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
If you've never been here
Yeah.
before, this is just a place where I kind of share my notes on ServiceNow and how it works. Whole section on access, on automation, on user experience, like just everything about my brain sort of. Great. So let's ask it to make a checklist of places to check if somebody can't see records. Right? And let's see
Yeah.
if it uses that source as a thing. So if I go to template configurations, nope.
Mm-hmm.
Checklist Pro. Checklist Pro. Can I still not see it?
Checklist. What? Checklist? You can't
Checklist.
see it?
I did Checklist Pro. Hold on.
Yeah, just type checklist.
Checklist. You know what? It's a caching issue. Browsers. Instance.
What if you?
I got it here.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
template
there it is.
configuration. Took my time. One more. ServiceNow. Check. ServiceNow. Trouble.
Access. There you go.
Troubleshoot. Access.
There you go. I like it.
Right? And we're
I like the right click save. Now you get your AI in the box thing.
right. So I'm just gonna do here. Ask AI. Can you make a checklist that over all the things that can go wrong in ServiceNow based on the docs. Right? And we're not, where's the button?
Yeah.
Is it the
Make checklist button.
make checklist item?
Yeah, sorry, make checklist items.
We should move it. That's just my opinion.
That's true.
So,
yeah, you're right.
Now, I don't know if it's in a poll or reference where it got it from, but we're going to accept all and go to the inference afterward. Actually, we're going to go to the inference right now. I don't want to inference. So look at this.
Yeah.
Did a search for ServiceNow docs. It found nothing.
Okay.
Because I don't have a thing for that. Did another search for issues. Found these things. Glide record and glide aggregate. Right?
Yeah.
But it didn't have a whole bunch of data about it. But you can see how this could be very useful.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because this is now part of the context of the call that it made.
Yeah.
To build this stuff out.
That's really cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So
if you had a really good knowledge article on your instance, and it's in the context of what the LLM is searching for through your tool.
You had a tool that's like provided a KB article.
Wow. That's really cool.
And
that's really cool.
Yeah. So should have made those, and then that it was checklisting.
Well, if you let's see, yeah, there it is. So boom.
But yeah, and look, it did reference it. Barely see.
Yeah.
If I make this right, you see it referenced the docs.
Sure did. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So those would be checklist things on there. But yeah, all right. Well, that's 31 minutes.
Okay, we did it.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna stop recording.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks, Ty.
All right. Jace, love it.